Hello everybody, my name is Timothy and I would like to read a short story I have written about snow seen through the eyes of a 12-year-old or 13-year-old boy. And this boy has got a tremendous imagination. So here goes, and it's entitled Snowspotting. Now it was the 15th of November and it was just not fair. I had waited all year for a fall of snow. We had one last February, but it was feeble wet snow and it didn't really stick, so that didn't count. Yep, I love snow, and so does Oppenheimer, who is my friend and thinks that he is a cocker spaniel. You know, this was too bad. I had read in a magazine that snow has fallen in England very, 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 very rarely in the summertime. And if it does that sometimes, why can't it be bothered to snow in the winter time when it should do? Now Oppenheimer and I, we are experts on snow. In fact, we love it so much that Oppenheimer and I sometimes wait and listen to the late night weather forecasts. We listen to them on my radio, hidden firmly away from Mum and Dad in my pyjama top pocket. No wonder we both feel very, very tired in the morning time. You know, also, we take weather forecasts. I don't expect many people do that, but we do. We take especially the snowy ones because we love snow. For example, Oppenheimer and I take the late night forecast during a snowy spell in December 1981. I went to sleep with a smile on my face when it said remaining very cold with further snow. Some of it heavy, but I nearly cried the following morning when a steady thaw had set in. Now, me and my friend used to love throwing snowballs at each other, and Oppenheimer also used to help me build a snow dog, and that was great fun. He would always bite the snow dog and then snarl at it because it made his mouth cold before he weed on it in anger. Well, I hated school in absolutely every way, because who needs people to interfere in my own cleverly designed little world? Mind you, when there was snow as we went to school, we would walk, talk, bark and slide along, secretly praying that there would be more. In fact, I wanted there to be a fall of snow of 6 foot. I wanted to build tunnels to the North Pole, pathways to a snow-making machine which I could control, and have adventures galore, even though a tiny part of me thought that a fall of over 6 foot of snow would be impossible. Then I remember hearing a teacher once say, if you think positively, then you can make anything happen. What a load of cobblers. You know, we wondered whether people have the day off when it snows. You know, we thought that must be the case, as it is one of nature's spectacles not to be missed. Hey, Mother Nature wearing spectacles. Now there's a novelty. I wonder if she is short or long-sighted, and whether or not she wears sunglasses because of the sun. Also, where does she live? On the top of a rainbow or mountain somewhere? Now, I remember in early January 1982, it started to snow on the Thursday evening and continued until the Saturday afternoon. I remember my dad saying that the snow was over my mum's Wellingtons as she walked to work that Friday morning, and I thought, great, it must be deep then. Now I had to go down the road for some food, as my mum thought we'd get snowed in, and remember seeing that during this time the snow depth was ½ an inch deeper than it was before I went to the shop. That was incredible. All good things come to an end, so they say, but after watching the weather forecast saying that maximum temperatures are no more than -3 degrees centigrade in the Midlands, both me and Oppenheimer were so excited. We just had to go for a walk together, but Oppenheimer was bursting as usual. He ran along one of the snow tunnels, and then, when he had finished colouring the snow yellow, he jumped like a lamb in the deep, deep snow. So I went to help him out, and he liked that. The poor little thing had balls of hard snow over each of his 4 feet, and I felt very, very sorry for him. Now, there was no road during this snowy spell. In fact, the snow was so deep that cars were totally hidden, and all you could see of them were white bumps in the snow. Yeah, I remember on the 2nd of June 1975, in a stupid physics lesson all about pulleys and balls and Newton's laws of motions, looking every few seconds out of the window, longing to see a snowflake, because I had heard at dinner time that there was snow in some places in England. The 2nd of June, would you believe it? Now that evening I had neck ache from all this looking out of the window, and I went to Stratford-upon-Avon to see Henry V. On the bus I listened to the radio with one earphone and heard that there were predictions of lows of +2 degrees over the English Midlands, and I was disappointed with that because I knew that that wasn't cold enough for snow really. The following morning Oppenheimer, with a 10-piece coin hidden inside his woolly coat, ran to the shop for a newspaper. When he got back he dropped out at my feet and barked because it showed a snow-covered cricket ground in Buxton which had to be cancelled due to the snow. And we thought, wasn't that great? Mind you, I was so sad the brief cold snap was over, and the fact that I never saw a single flake whilst at school on that day. Apparently some parts of Birmingham saw snow, and I think there was also snow seen at Colchester. I do hope you've enjoyed me reading that story, and I do love snow, and a lot of that is based on factual things that did actually happen. Thank you for watching.
Yay!
Thanks.